has changed. What we can see is that the original raid is still a component of the experience, of course, but we've added a new node. And this is what we're calling a raid lair. The Leviathan Eater of Worlds is the name of the activity. If you could, summarize for me, what is a raid lair?
A raid lair is a brand new 6-player raid activity. In this raid lair, we're going back to the Leviathan. It's an entirely new set of encounters, new puzzles, new loot, completely new places to explore. You got to remember this ship eats planets. That's how big this thing is.
Big place.
Lots of different places to explore. And then we have a brand new final boss for you to fight.
Okay. And then we also have the original raid. You can see here that the recommended power for the Leviathan is now 300.
We're bringing everything up. We want to make sure that we have a variety of raid content to play. We don't want to deprecate anything.
So if you're a Guardian that's reached your maximum potential, this becomes a challenge that you can enjoy again and again and again. If you're a Guardian who decides to join us in Curse of Osiris and you're looking for new challenges, you're taking us back to the Leviathan, and we get to face a new bad guy.
Yep, and it doesn't matter if you've completed the Leviathan main raid either. You can play this anytime you want.
Separate activity, requires 6 players. What is the scope of a raid lair if you were to try to size it up?
So it's not as lengthy as the original Leviathan, but you know there's still a boss and then all the challenges leading up to them. So it's going to be a pretty sizable addition.
Yeah, and it's no less challenging or less fun than any other raid we've made. This raid is a ton of fun. We've been playing a lot internally. It's extremely challenging. You're going to die a lot.
Okay.
You're going to die a lot.
That's the challenge? You're going to die a lot, Guardians. So hopefully that challenge is accepted. Let's see. What else can we say about this? We guide the Leviathan. We will also guide the raid lair. With your permission, I'm going to launch this activity.
Let's do it.
Sneak peek.
All right. We'll take a look at that. Before we go down, if we survive after dying a lot, what are we going to earn?
New armor, new weapons, new cosmetics, all at a higher light level.
Okay.
Yep, and we should also note that you mentioned we're bringing up the original Leviathan raid, so those rewards are going to get brought up as well too. So you're going to have a variety of raid content to pick from each week. Some nights you might feel like a longer raid, other nights you might only have time for a raid lair.
Gotcha. Okay. And then let's see. Will there be a prestige mode for the raid lair?
We're going to have a prestige mode. It's brutal. The sandbox difficulty is way up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
very,
you're going to die
very
a
hard.
lot.
You're going to die a lot. Okay. So talk to me about what motivated the team. Actually, let's come back and I want to take a look at this one more time because there actually is something that I failed to call out here. Let's take a look at the menu one more time. What motivated us to handle raid encounters like this?
Well, we wanted to make more raids, number one. We enjoy raiding the whole team raids together. We wanted more stuff to do.
Yep.
And we thought we could make a whole bunch of new encounters, new mechanics, new puzzles for people. We wanted to make new bosses.
Okay.
Yeah, it comes down to variety. We wanted a variety of encounters, like more puzzly raids, more sandbox-focused raids, and we also wanted to have variety in the amount of time commitment because, like you were mentioning earlier, sometimes it's hard to get a full group of 6 people together for 3 hours or so.
Or however long. In the first year of Destiny, ever since the first year of Destiny, we've seen one major raid a year.
Yep.
But in the first year of Destiny, we obviously had the Vault of Glass, and then in the first expansion, The Dark Below, we had Crota's End, and then in the House of Wolves, we had
Prison Builders, but no raid.
But no raid, which was an interesting moment. With this, I can see that we have a node here that's blank. What are you going to fill that with?
That's, excuse me. That's going to be the second raid layer, and it's going to be an expansion too.
Okay, so we will have an additional raid layer added to the game with expansion 2. We're forecasting that for spring, if you're keeping track. This enables us to create content that raiders can enjoy more frequently, like you said, giving them more variety of activity and making sure that we are satisfying that urge, satisfying that that hunger for challenge and dying a lot more frequently. Okay. So as promised, we're going to launch this activity. So we now take you back to the Leviathan. If you're a hardcore raider that wants to go in blind,